Our operations and business dealings must pass the eye test. And I'll explain what I mean by that. This is when business actions and operations are honest and fair, especially in the eyes of the customer or audience you're serving. This is another way of saying that you make a good and lasting impression in the hearts and minds of the audience you're servicing, of the customers that you're selling to. There are three main values to consider in this regard. Number one, transparency. This is where there isn't any shroud of mysticism that leaves your customers second guessing what your offer is or how to get what it is that you have promised them. This is where doubts are cleared and doubting Thomases are turned into believers because you put your best foot forward, as it were, as a business or a company. This is where the customer doesn't have to second guess your motives and your offerings. From interacting with your business, they can deduce what you stand for, what you're offering, what your values are. You haven't just told it to them in some fancy copy, you've actually shown it to them in your dealings and in the way your operations and systems are set up. Number two, integrity. Yeah. This is where simply put, your yes is your yes, your no is your no. And most importantly, what your brand promise is, you're able to deliver on that. In fact, I'll argue that there's such a lack of integrity that if you're able to demonstrate it, even in the minutest of ways, it will score you massive points with the audience that you're trying to reach. And it's simple. Just make sure you deliver on what it is your brand is promising to do. Number three, and this one might be a bit unexpected, common sense. Your copies are clear, direct, and easy to understand. Your services and products have been created and optimized with the customer and marketplace in mind. Your brand and marketing strategies make logical sense and do not rely on tricks, hidden catches, and confusing language to get the message across. It is clear, simple to understand, and value-packed. Dr. Sam Adeyemi usually says, the real proof of genius is simplifying complexity. It's taking the very complicated back end and simplifying it for the person that will use it. It's important that we take all the very complicated details and simplify them into easy, repeatable formats and workflows that people understand and can replicate time and time again. One would even argue that this is the bedrock for scaling business operations. And there is no better platform to build your operations on than digital media. I've said it here countless times that over the next decade, digital media will be the gateway for scaling business operations and growing companies and ideas across Africa and all around the world.